What's up?
Hey guys, I currently have eyeliner on for this stupid ass skit because today we're going to be talking about Criss Angel. Now, one thing you should know about me is I fucking hate anything near my eyes, so don't make me regret putting on this embarrassing ass look. Stick around for the rest of the video, it's gonna be a good one. But also, I'm not staying in this look the whole time. Much better. So today, in my ever-continuing quest to find the weirdest things that I used to watch in my childhood, we're going to be looking at Criss Angel, a magician and illusionist that got famous off of his downright impossible acts of magic. He's also famous for his signature style, which is something akin to if Jesus Christ worked at Hot Topic and turned water into fucking liquid eyeliner. I mean, hell, the guy can walk on water, so the Jesus Christ analogy works here. Now, back in the day when I was but a wee lad, when I was just a little tyke running around doing dumb shit, eating Play-Doh or whatever, I used to watch his TV series, Mindfreak. It was a show where every week he would do a few small street magic acts before doing one big final trick. Usually something that would risk his life, like being buried alive or escaping a car that's about to explode. And me, being 10 years old and watching these things that he's doing, I thought he was an actual god. I specifically remember too watching an episode and then going to tell my parents about him, and I said something along the lines of like, I think the reason his name is Criss Angel is because he's actually a fallen angel, that's why he has these powers. To which my parents promptly stuffed me in a pillowcase and slammed me against the wall. But I mean, honestly, I don't blame him. I was very dumb. But before we do a deeper dive on the show and why 10-year-old me was an idiot, let's take a look at the intro to the show just to get a general idea what it's all about. So right off the bat, we're given the definition to the term mindfreak, pronounced mind and then freak. It's a noun, which means person, place, or thing, taking you back to elementary, defined as a modern-day mystifier who utilizes skills beyond the category of magic. Then the other definitions include the result of something incomprehensible, supernatural, and Criss Angel. Before the music kicks back in again, confirming he is in fact the mind freak. But first of all, the first of many questions, you can just do that? You can just make up your own word with its own definition and put yourself as a definition? Does putting it in a burning book in reverse, does that make it official? Because if so... I am the Mega Me! And I'm not even gonna question why he flies out of the ground like that. Let's just move on. So it continues the wild emo nonsense and shows a few clips from the show. Levitating a woman, being set on fire, getting shot in the face, you know, the usual. And then the intro ends with him revealing a strange cast of characters with him. A cast of characters, mind you, that never play any part of the show. They're never shown in the show. I remember questioning that as a kid. Which obviously begs the question, who are they? Why are they here? Did he just want to add a bunch of wacky characters so he didn't feel like the odd one out? And what's the deal with this black and white kid? Was he stolen from the past, like before color was invented? I know people say that color has always been a thing, but I mean, I don't know, there's never really been proof now, is there? And then he ends with the famous, "Are you ready?" Which, 10-year-old me, I was fucking ready, dude. Every episode, I was there. I was ready. Oh, I watched every episode religiously. And now that you know who he is, let's see why I'm talking about him. Earlier this year, A&E released a clip of one of his stunts from one of his last episodes where he's supposed to drive a car off a ramp over the Grand Canyon and he would disappear and reappear in a cage being held by a helicopter. And needless to say, from the dislikes, people weren't a fan of this one. And it's kind of obvious why.
1, go!
Now, I I don't think I particularly need to talk about this illusion here, but let's go over it for the hell of it. Where does the flame ball come from? It looks like it was almost put in after the recording. And how come of the 23 supposed camera angles, they only show the one covered in flames? And why do the clouds move ever so slightly between these shots? And at that speed, shouldn't we still see the car falling into the canyon after the flames dissipate? And I specifically remember at the time, 11-year-old me watching this stunt and finally going, wait a minute. That looks fake! And I don't mean fake like normal magic or sleight of hand and stuff like that actually needs a bit of skill. I mean the guy literally went, I just teleported. Did you see that? Wow, I don't know, you couldn't see from the flames, but I totally just teleported. That was epic, dog. And they put it on TV. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure he's done plenty of normal, completely unstaged illusions on this show. But after countless editing tricks, testimonials from people that have been on the show, as well as the words from other famous magicians calling him out, I think it's safe to say that so many of these tricks are just movie magic. Which is not real magic, because then I could just go and watch Doctor Strange and be like, that was, whoa, how did he do that? Wow, it's so crazy. No. But this isn't an exposed piece, no. This is 22-year-old Patrick looking back at what 10-year-old Patrick used to watch and kind of ragging on it, just making fun of it. So without further ado, let's take a look at some of Chris's best illusions.
Is Justin meeting us here?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
What?
That's disturbing. I'm sorry. That just caught me off guard.
Oh,
I didn't.
man.
It was like so moving. Chris, let's.
You hit the fucking window. They do that at my house, but they usually get up and slide. Oh, man.
So Chris comes up to this crime scene, and the first thing he says is, oh, he must have flown into the window. They do that at my house, but they usually fly away. He makes it seem like birds are always flying into his window. I've lived 22 years on this planet, and I've never seen that happen. I'm starting to think it's not a coincidence that birds are hitting Chris's window. Oh, he hit the glass hard that time. Oh, fly away. Hey Chris? Yeah? Why did you insist we live in an all-glass house? Oh, well, I mean, for one, the view is fantastic. And we also get a ton of natural light in here. It's just wonderful. And also, like, it just feels so open and free. I just really love the aesthetic. Okay, sure, but you're not bothered by all the birds flying into the windows? Birds? Oh, those birds. You know, I've kind of tuned them out at this point. I don't even notice them now. And also, who am I to really eavesdrop on their lives? You know, if they want to hit the glass, it's kind of their prerogative, you know? I think it's more of a privacy thing at this point, am I right? Just admit you like when birds hit the windows. Okay, I like when the birds hit the windows. It's funny. Sue me. He's dead. That one's definitely dead.
Chris, seriously, let's not play this.
It's Criss Angel. Criss Angel.
Chris,
Look at his head.
Chris, come on, dude. You can't just pick up decapitated bird heads like you're a 2-year-old out for a walk. That's how you get diseases. And right now, we don't need any more of those, okay? Now, I'm not saying that Criss Angel had anything to do with the coronavirus, but he does play with dead bird heads in his spare time, so anything's possible. Also, notice how there are people in the background walking up like, yo, that's Criss Angel. They'll play a part in a second.
are you?
Oh my god! Or should I say, oh my Criss Angel! He really resurrected that dead dove! Or how that one guy would say, he brought that bird back to life! Man's always gotta have an audience, but now my question is, what are we to assume just happened here? Are we to assume that with just some heavy-ass breathing and a little tight pressure, you can just pop a head back on? Is Criss Angel hiding something from the medical community that we should probably know? What if one day a doctor came up to him and was just like, Criss Angel, oh thank God you're here, we need your help. A 5-year-old girl just had her head decapitated. How did you resurrect that bird on your show? A magician never reveals his secrets. Fine, whatever. You can do it. I don't care. Just please, you have to help her. Well, I mean, that depends. Do you happen to have a camera crew with you? A camera crew? No, why on earth would we have a camera crew? Sorry, Buster, but the Mindfreak can only freak minds when an audience is watching. You know, funny story actually, when I was a kid, probably like 9 years old, me and my family were supposed to go to Las Vegas, and one of the things we were gonna do was go to his live show. But my grandpa fell ill like a week before and ended up passing before we left, so we ended up canceling the trip. And needless to say, somebody didn't show up to the funeral to revive my grandpa. I think it would have been a much better trick than a bird, huh, Chris?
Is weird to me is what's the significance of the cockroach?
I used to eat cockroaches when I was a kid.
No.
I did.
You ate cockroaches? You know, cockroaches multiply, so if you ate a cockroach, you might have like, I don't know, like 1,000 in your body right now.
That's disgusting.
So for this next trick, he goes to a tattoo parlor and grosses people out, both with facts about cockroaches, as well as the lowest V-neck in the world. I mean, any lower, and he could probably, like, flop his wiener out of it and just kind of carry it around. Call him Chris Dangle.
Can I try something with you?
Sure.
Okay, first off, gross. When he asked to try something, I didn't expect he would give her a fucking tongue bath. And I'm not accusing him of starting Corona again. I'm just making an observation here. And second, he's just removing this girl's tattoo without her consent. I mean, tattoos are expensive as hell, Chris, and you're just gonna steal it from her? That's theft, and you're going to jail, Christopher. Next thing you know, though, there's gonna be like a line of guys behind him, all with dick tattoos. We saw what you did to that other girl, Chris, and I think we gotta make some magic tonight, am I right? Fuck.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Once again, double gross, though in his defense, she did used to eat them as a kid, so I mean, she can't act that disgusted. And now I can't help to wonder, like, that's a skill. What if people came to Chris for, like, tattoo removal? Like, tattoos they didn't want anymore or were embarrassed of? Like, someone comes up to him with a Confederate flag on their arm, and he just vacuum sucks that shit off, and he's like, how did that taste, Chris? It tastes like second place.
Oh, way down south in the land of traitors.
Yeah, that's right. Stole that trend from TikTok. Sue me.
Now check that out. That's cool. That goldfish tat. Watch.
Oh my, what are you doing?
It's gone.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you see that?
Here's your goldfish come to life.
And this one's really funny to me because this girl's acting, for as little as they show, you can tell it's really bad. It takes her 5 seconds to react to him hoovering her arm and goes, oh my, what are you doing? And then her little gasp at the end before she can even react, it cuts off. Makes me know that when they were editing the episode, it just looked like this.
The craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm completely freaked out in the mind right now. Oh my God, is that why it's called Mindfreak? I like totally get it.
So in this trick, Chris is in a public park, gathers a crowd, and then gets two strangers to lay on a bench and have other strangers hold their arms and legs before this happens.
Pull, pull, pull!
Oh my my god, I mean, Criss, he just ripped the lady in half. And not only that, he just straight up picks her up, manhandles her, and throws her on the grass like he's a parent telling their kid to go run along and play.
Come back over here. Come back over here. Come back over here.
This shit is horrifying. People are screaming left and right, and I mean, rightfully so. Criss is out here karate chopping people in half with no remorse. This guy even falls on his head. No one is safe. No lie though, when I was a kid, this shit horrified me. Especially this one shot of the woman just crawling on the grass before Criss picks her back up. It's fucked up, dude. Take any horror movie where someone gets cut in half, and if you put Criss Angel in there, it's instantly a true story.
Me! I'm halved!
How fucked up is that? But wait, it gets worse.
Relax, relax, relax. You alright? Just relax, relax.
So before we get into the obvious problem of switching their bottom halves, let me ask you something. What the fuck is that? I don't claim to know the exact method they used to make this upper torso for this trick, but I didn't think they would forget to give him fucking organs. Man looks like he's cosplaying Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy, or like a cooler flat Stanley. What the fuck is this? I can't believe they left that in. That looks so fucking funny. But I mean, they also left in the entire world just melting around them to cover the transition. They left in the change of shadows to show that hours have passed. And even the fact that Criss doesn't even touch the dude before the people rip him in half. So you know, not their best work at covering their tricks.
Come over here.
What the You have my legs! What the did you do? You have to fix this! Get the back over here!
Oh my god, dude. There's another funny thing that Criss will do in some of his tricks. He'll do something completely fucked up and then just leave without fixing it. Like in this one, he did a complete sex change on these people, which by the way, he could make a business out of again, but then he just dips. Like, he does this in another one where he impales a woman on a spike.
Yeah! Come on, Ray, let's go. Let's go.
I just need her here!
At this point, this isn't magic, Criss. This is domestic terrorism. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for my next trick, I'm gonna be shooting that man in the chest. Ready? Excellent. As you can clearly see, the man is dead. Now, ready to be amazed, because for my next trick, I will leave and never return. Goodbye. I hope y'all like the trick. Buy tickets to my live show in Vegas. Bye. Now, of all the tricks Criss Angel have done, the ones we've reacted to so far were not very flashy at all. I mean, for God's sake, for Criss's sake, the man has walked on water, he's escaped every kind of deadly cage imaginable, he's made extremely large things and even groups of people disappear, and yet, the last one I want to talk about is none of those. In fact, the last trick I wanted to talk about from Criss Angel is his levitation. Specifically, when he levitated Shaquille O'Neal over his house, because that's my favorite thing in the world right now. Now, to give a bit more context, Criss is really known for his levitation act, and one of my favorite things about it is the noises he makes when he starts flying. Not to make the easiest joke ever here, but he sounds like he's taking a shit. He does. Oh wow, look up there! Is that Criss Angel levitating? Oh my god, that is so amazing! Look at him go! I mean... oh my... Did he just shit on my face? Why is it white too? Is Criss Angel a bird? Did he just shit on my face? Oh, I guess he is a bird. I guess that makes sense then. Oh, you know, go ahead, Criss. I'm not gonna judge you, but look out for the window! Oh, God, he just hit that window. Damn. I got rice pudding on my shirt for that, so, ignore the stain. And you know what else you'll have to ignore? This small smear of pudding still left on my chin, because it's there for the rest of the fucking video. Am I embarrassed? Yes. Do I expect comments about the white stuff on my chin? Yes. But god damn it, I refuse to re-record these parts, so we're all just gonna have to deal with it. And to finish the trick out, he floats all the way up and then vanishes. Which would be impressive, but I just did what he just did with my editing skills, so yeah. Anyway, Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy really wants to fly like Criss, so obviously he goes through with it. And you may have seen the clip already because people have made a lot of memes about it, but I'll just let it play for you. I'm just gonna interrupt real quick so Criss can't block this video and say, look at him go. Is that not the most magical clip you've ever seen? Just him gently floating over the house? I mean, like I said, people have already made a lot of memes about it with, you know, different sounds and stuff like that. It's just so beautiful. And again, I don't claim to know exactly how they did this. Usually the levitation is done with wires, but this guy doesn't even twitch, let alone move any parts of his body while doing it, which makes me think that that's a Shaq balloon. That's a motherfucking Shaq balloon taking flight over his house. You cannot tell me that's not a Shaq balloon. Couple thousand more of those and they can recreate Up, but with Shaq balloons. Incredible. And then Flava Flav just comes out of nowhere.
How in the world did Criss Angel get Shaq off the ground?
He used a Shaq balloon, Mr. Flav. We've been over this. Now there are so many more tricks I could talk about, but there are way too many to go over. So before I end this video with a little magic trick of my own, I just want to say that even though we've been ragging on Criss the whole time, he's not a bad magician by any means. He has a lot of tricks that are definitely real. He even has a segment where he teaches the tricks to the audience. But once you're caught using editing tricks and paid actors and stuff like that, you tend to lose a lot of your credibility. I can watch any other magician do the classic balls and cups routine and be amazed and entertained. But if Criss Angel does it, I'm just sitting here thinking, the balls are actors and the cups are CGI. That's how he did it. Either way, he entertained the hell out of 10-year-old me and is still entertaining the hell out of 22-year-old me, even if it's from a different perspective. And so, I'm gonna end this video with one final trick of my own. Ladies and gentlemen, today I will be performing my most dangerous illusion yet. I will be levitating myself off of the ground into space before vanishing into the sun. Now, as this will push my abilities as a magician, my team has set up this emerald-colored sheet to catch me if I were to fall from a great height. That is what it's used for. Now before I begin, I just want to say, remember, kids at home, if you want to be a mind freak, all you have to do is believe in yourself. And have a team of editors. All right, let's do this. I think I'm gonna pass out. Oh, I'm gonna pass out. Oh, where'd the oxygen go? I can't breathe. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And it was on that day that we found out Criss was telling the truth this entire time. Every trick, every illusion, every stunt performed without any actors or camera tricks needed. He perished in those flames, ending his life the same way he lived it, as a star. And in his final will and testament, he wrote, "To my loyal fans, what is dead may never die. Honor my legacy by going to my live show in Vegas, and watching my TV shows, and buying a t-shirt, and a deck of cards, and my magic kit, and bandanas, and keychains, and tattoos, and mugs, and necklaces, and DVDs, and dice, and magnets, and posters." Hey guys, Patrick Editing here. Thank you so much for watching this video, and also thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. We just hit that milestone while I was editing this video, and I really couldn't be happier. I love making videos, and I'm just happy that a lot of you guys have found entertainment in what I love to do here. And regardless if this is the last milestone, there's going to be plenty of videos in the future, so I hope to see you there. But if you like this one or any of the other ones, subscribe. Hope to see you in the future videos. And have a good one. Thanks, guys. Bye.